Welcome to Modern Buck. So this week we're talking about the Currie Cup round 3 and the PRO14 round 1. If you enjoy my channel, please subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of new videos. I'll also be bringing out another video towards the end of the week for the Springbok game happening on Saturday, so look out for that please. So, Currie Cup weekend. So, first things first, Western Province really showed the power they have in the team this year, and that is really promising. I really thought that the Pumas were going to be one of the contenders of the year, and they put real ears on the team. They had stunning performances. Sergio Peterson had a stunning game, really showing his power, and maybe that he should be getting a Bok jersey on him, which was really great to see. I felt the Islander, though, was quite quiet. He didn't really put his best foot forward for selection for the Rugby Championship coming up, which is sad. I feel that he would have been a great asset to the games going this weekend, and hopefully he does get considered, but it doesn't seem like that was the right way to do it. And obviously Wilco Low, in my opinion, the best scrummer we've got at the moment in the country. Really stunning performance once again, and showing why he should start. Last week he did it to Argentina, where he came on along with Kitsov to really stabilise the scrums and make us much more of a potent force there. And he did it again for Western Province here, which is great to see. Overall though, the Pumas, unlike last week and the week before, I feel that they didn't pitch up. They had a great Vodacom Cup tournament in the beginning of the year that they really showed how much power they've got and how much actual pace and skill they've got in the game, but it just didn't reflected. I don't know why, but they just didn't seem to pitch up. So that was sad to see. But hopefully they can recover in this tournament. It is a short tournament, so they've got less time to recover, but I think they can do it. Next on, the Sharks game. Actually, major improvement by the Cheetahs. I really felt that they showcased it, and I thought that this was going to be the worst weeks they're going to have, because it's the first week where they're splitting the team to PRO14 and Currie Cup, but it didn't seem to affect them too much. Either that or the Sharks just didn't come into play. But overall, a good tri-fest game. Overall, good running rugby, really fluid, and the Sharks really showed a good strong start that I think is the only reason that they ended the game the way they did. There were some shaky points here and there when it comes to stability of the game, but overall, quality performance from both sides. Good to see in Currie Cup. Sad the Cheetahs couldn't take it, but the Sharks deserve the win. So next, the Bulls and the Lions. I feel this is a sad one for me. The Lions really came in the end and really took it. The Bulls had a strong start, really showing and showcasing power until about the 50th minute, when they got the yellow card awarded against them for Steenkamp, which really cost them, in my opinion, the game. Once that, the Lions smelled blood, and they just took every chance and really had a massive comeback. Well done to the Lions. It really, really was powerful. I think that yellow card hurt us a lot, hurt the Bulls a lot, but we'll see how it goes. On the other hand, though, it sounds like Johnny Kutsu is going to be injured from this game, which is sad for the Bulls to see, but are really, really promising for the Lions as they continue to have a dominating performance in this Currie Cup, and I think they are currently the team to beat. Them and the Western Province, I think, will be the next most exciting game to see in the tournament. So I think between those two, I think will be who takes the title, in my opinion, at the moment, from what I currently see. Moving on to PRO14, I don't know what's going on there. It was an embarrassment for us last year, and this weekend helped nothing. Neither team could show any kind of quality and really had a hard time. The Kings starting their tournament, probably the easiest game of the year, besides being at home against Zebre, the only team that they beat last year. I feel that this was an embarrassment, and they really actually were dominated throughout. They only could put one try on the board, and Zebre really, I don't even think they tried, and they comfortably won that game, which is very sad. It's the first game of the season, so maybe there's some time to improve, but at the moment things aren't starting strong. Next, the Cheetahs. I don't know what to say there. Munster showed their quality. Cheetahs had a horrible defense and just couldn't do anything about it, and we've got a question now whether this is the right way to go. This continued performances by South African teams in the PRO14 is just going to start embarrassing South African rugby as a whole, and stop the ability from other local teams possibly taking part, as they would just be like, why would we want that competition? It just isn't high enough quality. So they need to up their gear. I don't know what's going on, but it's really poor. But yes, on that, the Cheetahs game, I feel the first half wasn't terrible for the Cheetahs. They could have recovered, but there was no power in the second half. They just fell apart. Same with the Kings game. They also just couldn't hold it in the second half. And there's no excuse. South Africa's always had this excuse for many years about going over the Indian Ocean, doing the long journey to Australia, and that That's why we have a hard time fitness-wise. But we have no excuse anymore. We travelled north, and look what happened. So guys, we need to come up with a better reason, and hopefully we can come up from there. So that's my wrap for the Currie Cup and PRO14 last week. I think it was some good rugby in the Currie Cup, fun games to watch, lots of tries, try-fest throughout. There was a massive amount of tries scored, which was great to see. On the PRO14 side, I felt it was embarrassing and hard to watch. I'm going to grit my teeth and continue watching this video again. Hopefully South African teams can make us proud. But yeah, overall, not too bad. Please catch my video on Thursday for the Springbok team announcement and my predictions for the games. And yes, thank you very much. See you next time.